What you doing, OBS?
Yo, bad boy.
There we go. There we go, everybody. For some reason, OBS decided to change my audio stuff. That's cool. I appreciate it, OBS, but it was not needed. It's now fixed. You can hear me now. So once again, welcome to tonight's episode of Play to Find Out Longfall. We are on episode 10 tonight. So that's pretty cool. We we were coming off of a 2-week break because of things. People had to take a
lot of things.
Yeah, people had to take some breaks last couple weeks, but we're finally back, and we're all super excited to get back into Longfall. Pian isn't with us because they had some stuff come up yesterday that they had to do today, unfortunately. So Nayli will be doing her own thing while the three of us do our stuff. But yeah, so let's see what everybody's been up to these past couple weeks while we've been out and about. Safra, how you?
There we go. There's my mic.
Cool. Yay.
I'm doing good. It's the middle of summer. Heat is coming down. I want to die. I've been burning alive in this fucking second-story apartment, but I have an air conditioning. But yeah, well, I can't have that on while I'm streaming, so let's see how I beat the heat.
Could we say, Sapphire, that you're a hunk of burning love?
Essentially.
Mm-hmm.
Burning finger.
Basically, yeah.
I'll just have it on while I'm muted. But yeah, I built the Gundam model.
Ooh!
Let's see
it.
Let's see.
Yeah. We get it out of the box that it came in. I was wondering, it's the high grade RX 79 GM Thunderbolt edition. And it's just this little articulated model kit of a giant robot.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Very cool.
And like, it's got a lot. It was really easy to assemble, even though the instructions were in Japanese.
Yeah, it looked awesome.
Yeah, all I ever used was just like this little pair of like cutters.
Oh yeah, to snip it off of the thingies.
Yeah, exactly. It snapped together.
Sweet.
Like there was it's a model kit with no glue required that's fully articulated. Which
Oh,
is
awesome.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Can I take a second to talk about this book I've been reading?
Sure.
I started reading, because we were on the topic of sci-fi stuff. I started reading this book called Starfall.
Ooh.
It's a really kind of weird, like, sort of sci-fi political story, almost. It's about, like, a crew of a ship that didn't realize that one of the people that they had on it was a princess of, like, some far-off planet that lives, like, in exile.
Mm.
And they're constantly dealing with, like, assassins and people hunting them. And finally they're like, oh, I understand now. We maybe need to deal with this.
Awesome.
It's pretty great.
But yeah, besides that, I've just been watching a lot of anime.
Mm-hmm. Good.
The
Very
usual. Good. Been working on my mech RPG. I had a great idea given to me by someone who I played with, of the idea of making a playbook for that is essentially a Voltron.
Oh, yeah.
So like the idea for my mech RPG is that there were going to be 2 playbooks for like a player and a mech, and then someone was like, "What if it's a mech playbook that the whole party can use and their mechs combine?" And I'm like, "Oh my god, you're so right!" Like,
that's awesome.
so
Holy
yeah,
shit.
watch out for my mech RPG now with Voltron coming up.
Sweet. Good and great. Awesome. Yeah, I'm actually really excited for that one.
I'm excited to play it too. I need some more good mecha anime action in my life.
Mm-hmm. Awesome.
It's not just talking to you and following you on Twitter.
Yep. So Michael, past 2 weeks, how have you been? Things been good?
I mean, as many of you that follow my Twitter know, magic holds a very special place in my soul.
Mm-hmm.
And bunch of shit happened this set, like lore-wise. Basically, like basically the designers were like, nah, all the heroes messed up and the villain won.
Oh.
And I'm like, but it also means that my favorite character got her butt kicked in, and I really just want to hug her because she doesn't deserve that. Because Nissa is my sweet innocent baby elf girl. She's the cutest. I love Nissa. What? She was racist like once against non-elves. Who isn't racist against non-elves? Non-elves suck. All non-elves
That's a real
suck.
good point.
Look, all I'm saying, there's two kinds of people. There's elves and there's not elves.
Exactly.
Well then.
Exactly. There's elves and then there's everybody the fuck else.
You can sort people into those categories.
Yeah. Granted, if I in recent memory, if I had to pick a most interesting flavor tribe, I'd probably pick Naga because Nagas. But if I could find some way to get elf Nagas, I'd be down.
I think
I've heard of an elf Naga.
Yo.
I've heard of
Pretty
an
adorable.
elf Naga, and it would be even better if the Naga had extra arms.
yo. I wonder how we could ever do that. Oh wait.
How did we? It's almost like I built that into my game, in my setting, huh? What do you know?
And I took the bait. Yep, awesome. So some good magic stuff going on. Anything else exciting?
I did a play test of the circle with
Cool.
Kelsa, Drummer Boy, Eric Vulgaris, and Dark Lavender Void.
Awesome.
And the hands down most cerebral and philosophical and metaphysical that game has ever been.
It was
We
a
were-
lot of fun, though.
It was
Cool,
so
cool.
much fun because they were like, we decided to play like RimWorld basically, except we like splashed in some like 40K-esque stuff where it's like you're stuck in an alternate dimension version of this planet, and wasn't where you were supposed to be, and everything's fucked, basically. And reality is slowly collapsing because you guys are here.
Awesome.
That was basically the playtest.
Cool. I'm glad you got a good playtest in. Awesome.
And either, because we dealt with a bunch of time stuff, either everyone killed everyone else, or everyone just made out. And it's one of those two things, and we're not sure which.
I'm pretty sure it's both simultaneously
Mhm.
because wibbly wobbly time stuff.
Will
Sure,
you all
good.
be timey-wimey
Hmm.
Good. Good and great.
makeups?
Good and great. Cool. Yeah. How's the circle coming along?
It's stalled out a little bit, if I'm being honest. I'm like at that. I talked about this last time we were here. I'm like at the point where we're like, now I gotta explain shit. Now I gotta be like, okay, this is what this means, and this is what this means. This is
Yeah.
not what this means. Don't do that. That breaks my game.
Right.
I'm looking at you, Kelsa. Don't ask.
I specifically tried to break your game and failed mostly.
You didn't create a
Mostly.
really compelling character, but you mostly
Awesome.
did.
Awesome.
Yeah, so the circle's been fun.
Cool.
It's really just formatting and filling stuff in. This is a big thing going on right now.
Awesome.
I enjoyed playing the circle.
Yeah. Good stuff. Very good
I
stuff.
remember the one shot I played of it. I played a like weird Canadian bounty hunter dude who could control fire and also ice.
Yeah, because you just like pulled the ice out of your ass and were just like, ice blast, bitches. Just out of nowhere.
Well, because like why not?
Totally.
Yeah, just
exactly.
like,
Why
hey,
not?
I'm impulse. Why not? Just ice blast. Bah.
Bam.
You know,
Ice you in the face.
Awesome.
said I could control elements, not element.
Cool. Great. And Kelsa, how have you been over these past couple of weeks? Anything
Well-
big and exciting?
Besides that circle playtest, which was pretty fun.
You went to Go Play
I went
Northwest.
to
and I'm
Go Play
jealous.
Northwest over the weekend,
Yes.
where I got to play in a lot of really cool playtests. I got to hang out with a lot of really cool people. John Harper signed my Blades in the Dark books, both of them, which is pretty sweet. Don't frown at me. Don't be so. If you really wanted your book signed by John Harper, you could have gone.
I know. I could have given up a remainder of the money I have left and gone to Seattle.
Yeah, I could have
See?
spent
See?
all of my. I could have
was
stored
technically
all
possible.
of my money.
I
mean,
too
you didn't-
could have hung out with people such as John Harper and Strauss and Eric.
Mostly
and you,
Strauss and also Eric. And some other really cool people there.
and Sean.
I got to hang out with Alice.
and Suzanne.
I don't know if you saw
Alice,
a
and
selfie
Figure
with Alice.
Four.
Figure 4.
Yep.
I didn't get a selfie with Figure 4. And we didn't play any games together, but it was still really good. And Sith Master, and
Mhm.
lots of people. Lots
Yeah.
and lots of people. And, you know, like Adam and Trist and
Mhm. The
those cool people
the
too.
Twitter sphere was a buzz all weekend.
It was. I wasn't tweeting nearly enough because mostly I was playing stuff. I also met some really cool new people, like the creator of Dialect. Hung out with him for a
Oh,
while.
cool. Dialect sounds really awesome.
What was that game you sent me that looked really weird and really awesome?
I don't remember.
It was vaguely American Revolution themed.
Did I send you that thing?
I think you did. Hold on, just a
That doesn't sound like me.
just a goddamn cotton picking minute.
If I sent that to you, it may
Oh, it's
have...
about football.
Oh, okay, that's not a game. Okay, no, just don't worry about that. That's something completely different. It's very different. And
I
it's
don't-
about football.
I know. I think I know what you're talking about, and I have no idea what it is, and I'm kind of scared to look at it.
Just
Me too.
Just go read it. It's fine.
I don't get it. I don't know what it is, and I'm scared.
It's not. It's just like a story, only with interactive parts and weird space adventures, and the main characters are satellites. Yeah.
Sure.
I mean, it's fine. It's also about football. I don't even like football, and it's amazing.
Why do the only way this could get more up your alley is if you were just to say, and there's some really great sex bits in it too.
There's none of that.
There's just like some really awesome satellite banging just in the middle of the chapters.
I mean,
Then I would be like, this is the most quintessentially Kelsa thing I've ever heard of.
right? Thinking of things that I'm not super into, but I really enjoy. I played Band of Blades, which is Strauss's new game.
Oh, cool.
Hack of Blades in the Dark, which is
What it-
kind of like the Black Company, that kind of thing, where you're mercenaries fight a mercenary company of like 50 people fighting against an innumerable zombie horde, and just kind of trying to survive. It was really cool. I played a rookie to start and managed to get a promotion during the course of the game, which is really funny because Strauss was like, yeah, there's no way during a first playtest anyone's going to manage to get a promotion. It's just not going to happen. So we don't have to worry about how that's going to fiddle. How that's
Well,
the way that's
Kelsa's
gonna
really
be.
good at breaking games, or at least trying to break games.
I ate the lightning. It was really great. Zombie boss shot lightning at us, and I was like, wait a minute. What if I just jump in front of that and just like absorb it into my body? Because I have the most ridiculous. I built myself to have the best resolve resistance and against all kinds of spoopy shit. And so I was just like, I'm just gonna roll 6 dice to just absorb the lightning into myself and save our crew.
I do
And
agree
so-
that ate the lightning sounds like a euphemism for it.
It was great because and then I spent my armor and then I still survived. So
Great.
So what you're
Okay.
telling me is this game is right up my alley.
you would love this game. So like when It's based off Blaze in the Dark, and you're very
Obviously.
familiar with that. And it's gonna change, but like so many great things happen during it. Oh man, I can't even. Anyway, when it's more ready, you don't worry. I'm gonna talk more about it because I love the shit out of it. And
Sweet, cool.
yeah.
Yeah, that sounds
One
like
of
really,
one of my
really
favorite incomplete games I've ever played was The Regiment. If that tells you anything about the kind of military fiction I like.
How was the regiment?
It's really fun. If you're like me and kind of into the like Apocalypse Now,
Mm-hmm.
like
Oh, cool.
The only reason I ask is because I found a hack of it that turns it into the universe of James Cameron's Aliens,
Ah,
and I want to see how that plays out.
cool.
Yeah, look up the Regiment Colonial Marines, and you can find it.
okay, sci-fi broke me for a second. I'm back.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
I
that
want to
sounds
know how that
amazing.
game plays because I want to play that Colonial Marines hack.
Awesome.
If you were to take Apocalypse World
Mm-hmm.
and have it make sweet, sweet love to Apocalypse Now, you'd basically have the regiment.
Double down on that apocalypse action.
Nice.
Yes. Double down on that Apocalypse. Exactly.
That is more apocalypse than my body has room for.
I don't believe you, Kelsa. So,
Awesome.
yes.
Cool. Well, I'm glad Go Play was awesome. Yeah, a lot of stuff. A lot of people were there, and like they said, it was really cool. I wish I could have gone. I will definitely try to go next year. Because yeah, a weekend of just playing awesome role playing games just sounds like a fantastic
Or just make it
time.
out to Big Bad Con.
God damn it! So many fucking cons.
If I could ever get enough money to like rub two nickels together, maybe I would go to a con.
Cons. Stupid.
I am the definition
Fine,
of paycheck
fine.
to paycheck all the time. So
Fine. I'll look up this. Are all the same amazing people going to Big Bad Con?
Yes.
Well then, fine. Fine.
A
fine.
huge number of them, and that's sooner than the next Go Play.
Fine. It's fine.
sucks, but you can't blow your con load until we can both go to the same con.
No, it's fine. I'll just
Sucks. I swear to God, if I go to Go Play Northwest and I can't give you a hug, I'm gonna drive to Ann Arbor and slap you.
I'll just go to both. It's fine. I don't need money. It's
You don't
fine.
need money. It's fine. No, you just go to both of them. It's fine.
Oh, is it in San Francisco or the Bay Area? At least? Like,
It's in the Bay Area. Yeah.
cool.
It's not San Francisco. It's Hayward.
Why can't there be any really awesome role-playing conventions in Tennessee?
I think you answered your question within the question.
Yeah. Hey, once we got a
I-
Magic GP.
I think the way you could shorten that question is just why can't there be anything in Tennessee?
Of course, all of our friends who are visiting us from not the U.S. are like, "Shut up! Your card, you got your
I
own
know.
cons."
I'm sorry. Sheesh. Anyway,
At least
I will
your
look up
countries
Big
aren't
Bad
all
Con.
fleeing your government body. Oh wait.
I would look up Big Bad Con as a thing because that sounds amazing too. Yeah, let's get into some Longfall.
I really am looking forward to playing some Longfall.
Yeah, let's do this. thing.
And
Oh god,
we-
I forgot what the. Oh no, I needed to practice this. Okay, it'll be fine.
Do we want to, since it's been a little while, do we want to go to go over some of our go over beliefs or whatever, just to make sure they're still good, and we want to
Yeah, please
good
do.
idea.
just because it's been a while. I don't want to.
Oh, Azilka.
I think mine's
so
still. I think
jaded
mine's
now.
probably still good. But
Don't
yeah,
you
we
be
just,
jaded, meow.
especially just to
Newbie.
refresh them in the audience and our own everybody else's heads and everything.
Yeah, let's talk. Let's talk turkey, kids.
I haven't
Definitely.
thought about this game in weeks.
I know that's exactly why I want to go over some stuff before we get in. Yeah, so
I gotta
Mike-
practice this quote. I'm gonna mute for a second.
okay, So my current belief is I became an officer to help people. I will do my best no matter what I have to do or what happens to me.
Nice.
And that still applies definitely. As Ajay hasn't changed that. And actually, I changed it from what it used to be, so I could fit it to more situations. So basically, Zajay will be like, "I don't help people. I'm just gonna jump in front of this bullet or whatever, whatever that means in the situation." I'm good with that still.
Nice.
Cool.
My character's belief is the only way I've survived is by following orders, and I'm not about to stop now.
Coolio. You gonna keep that?
Yeah.
Awesome.
I like it.
Awesome.
I feel like it's still very core to my character.
Got it. Awesome.
Izilka changed her belief after our whole after her mother died, and she went from being very naively optimistic to her new belief is the world is messy and gray. I will use whatever means necessary to help the most people.
You became like chaotic neutral, or not chaotic neutral. You became neutral good, theoretically. Theoretically.
Yeah, and I think she's always been very lawful good. And
but laws suck.
Despite being a cop, I know laws suck.
Laws suck.
I think she's finally starting to realize that sometimes the laws are not exactly what's best. It took her 10 years on the force to figure out. So
awesome. Cool.
So
yeah, cool. I think so. That's everybody's beliefs. They all still fit, which is good. I don't think so. Yeah, let's go over. Let's go over what happened last.
Let's go over
time.
what happened last episode.
So yeah, last time was
the
officers'
like officers.
ball.
Yeah, the officers' ball. Made a Hamilton joke in my head, and we found.
Congratulations.
Yep. So
For the rest of your life.
we went there. We all had dates. We hung out there at the ball. Kind of just a lot of like talking and meeting stuff. Nayli threatened a councilman or something.
Specifically, Yuki Tanto's dad.
Yeah, something like that. You know.
That happened.
I think Lyle drank and made out with B.
A lot.
A lot.
Quite a bit.
I mean,
You also ate some really great Aether Whale barbecue.
Yep, it was good. Izilka and Yuki danced and did their thing.
It was Nayli, of course. Not Nayli. It was Suri.
Yeah,
of course.
Suri, of course.
Who else would he bring on? Who else would he bring on a date besides maybe Eid?
And I think it's
Totally
obvious
by accident.
I think it's very obvious to all, but I want to make it abundantly clear. Zajay asked her to come, but it was never like, "Do you want to be my date?" It was like, "Hey, I have a thing, and I can bring someone along. Do you want to come with me?"
I have a +1 to this awesome party. Like,
Phrased not on purpose, but phrased just vaguely enough that it could be taken either way, because that's where Zajay lives. That's where Zajay lives.
Zajay lives. Just Zajay lives in that gray, vague gray area between. Yeah.
Yep.
That was Zajay.
Yep.
We busted some fucking criminals.
Yeah. Some shit went down, and we caught some people.
You caught two guys that
Yeah,
are currently in the
Ahsoka was about
process
to
of
have
having a
a-
stroke.
Yeah.
Ahsoka was about to have a serious conversation with Yuki when all of a sudden some shit went down.
Yeah. Shit went down.
You're not late to the shipping party. Some people are still getting shit.
We caught two people, and I got the license plate of a car that drove away that was doing weird stuff, like they were like emitting a signal or something.
Yeah, it was like emitting like infrasound that was like affecting people.
Yeah, they were putting something on the window that was like making a weird thing, and I got the license plate, so we can try to follow that lead at some point. But yeah, we're still at the ball, and like we caught people that are now having a stroke or something. They're having
Yeah,
some
they
sort of
are
attack.
actually having a stroke.
Yeah.
They are actually. This is the 10th episode, right?
One of them.
It is the 10th,
yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
10th episode.
One of them I managed to use magical healing on to stop this.
Yeah, neither of them are dead, but they're both passed out.
Yeah, I think I remember that I was able to drop magical healing on them both. It didn't really heal them very much, but it was enough to like stop this.
You stabilized them. You didn't bring
Yeah.
them back to consciousness.
Yeah.
It had already done its damage
Mm-hmm.
by the time I got to them,
Right.
which sucks. Yo.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah.
God damn it! I'm so nervous. This quote's just gonna crash or burn.
No, you
Do
got
it.
this.
Do
I
it.
believe in you.
You got this.
Crashing and burning is half the fun of role playing.
So,
That's true.
so we get the like intro sequence, right? And we see that car driving off, and we see Zajay looking at it like, what the fuck?
Mhm.
And we see like all the like other scenes, you know, the fight on the ship and
Yeah.
Suri on her like moped and all that fun stuff. And then the screen goes black, and we get our swirly Aether font, and this time it's all italicized. And then like an acoustic guitar plays in the background, and then like a gruff. Did I freeze? And then like a gruff like man's voice comes through, and it's kind of tinny. And I'll keep on singing as long as my ticker keeps it ticking, 'cause I'll give everything for a dream. Steam Whistle Jerry. And that's the end.
His dulcet tones explain how my metal heart feels.
Steam Whistle Jerry. Yes. Okay, you've got that's the only time I'm going to do that. That's the only time I'm going to sing on this show ever. I promise. Because now that's on the internet and can be used against me in the hiring process for looking for a job. As if all the other shit I've said isn't any worse. So yeah, I think we cut right back in, like in the officers' ball. Zajay, you're watching this truck drive away.
Yep.
What do you guys do?
Yeah, so I saw that. Like I saw that, wrote down the number, and then like went to slither back in to find my my peeps.
Yeah, as you go through the front door, there's a guy that Lyle has tied up who's currently like recovering from his stroke.
Yeah, I brought him into Azilka and had her stabilize him.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you did. You did.
So
Quite artfully, I might add.
Are both of our perpetrators people we caught like? So
yeah, both of them
are
are
we all
knocked out.
Well,
They're
are we all
knocked
like
out.
are we like separated or did we like kind of come together now?
They're probably we can say they're being moved together.
Okay.
That probably makes sense. It makes sense that like an ambulance or something would show up.
I'm gonna check on the performer who was being attacked, make sure that she's okay.
Yeah, she is she's a very tall Rainuan woman. She looks a little flustered, but she seems fine.
When you've got a moment, I think I need you to give a statement. I'm so sorry about that, but this is quite a disturbance, and you understand, right?
Oh no, absolutely, darling. What kind of statement do you need from me?
Well, if you know either one of these men, if you have any enemies that may have specifically been targeting you, if you notice anything else out of the ordinary before the attack came on the stage, anything that could help. Have you received any threatening letters?
Well, no. The only thing out of the ordinary, besides you throwing a wall of white fire around me, that was very impressive, by the way, and terrifying.
So sorry, I didn't have time to warn you about that.
No, thank you. You kept me from getting punched in the face.
Rather.
But I keep switching accents. Shit. It's
a curse.
But anyway, I was able to perform because another artist dropped out at the last minute.
Oh, there was a different artist? Who's supposed to be performing here?
A a gentleman by the name of Lucius.
Lucius, thank you. This is very important information. Do you have any idea how to contact him?
I am not exactly sure.
Well, let me know who your contact was here. I will be following that lead as well.
My contact was the mayor himself. He called me personally. Well, I guess not the mayor, but the I'm using
Yes,
the wrong
yes.
term. Um, you know what I mean.
Of course.
But is there? I don't know how I can help you all other than saying that I'm thankful for you stopping him.
Well, I think I have all we need, but here's my card. If you have any questions, please feel free to give me a call. And if you feel unsafe at all, please let us know, and we will have someone make sure that you make it home safely.
Thank you so much. What's your name, Miss?
It's Ilka.
Her hand to you.
Shake her hand.
Well, thank you so much. I'm gonna go somewhere where people aren't trying to punch me and probably get a very, very tall glass of something strong.
Please be safe.
Thank you. I'll try my best. And then she like walks off stage and heads back into one of like dressing areas.
Perfect.
So yeah, you got a so for you
Cool.
learn from that conversation is you got a guy named Lucius that you can try and find.
Yep.
So is there anything else you all want to do at the party? Because the party has basically been postponed because of an assault and an ensuing police investigation.
We partially expected something to happen, didn't we?
You did. You basically expected exactly what happened to happen.
Yeah.
Apart from the car driving off, you didn't know that was a factor until tonight.
Right. Yeah. So I think I'd like to try to find Alicia.
That was also what I was.
Yeah. Basically, our group can kind of report in and like so it happened. What now? Kind of a thing. So yeah. I'll like slither up, and then there's a lot of people, so it's hard for me to see. So I like pull on Lyle's arm and like, do you see Alicia anywhere?
I don't know. Do I?
Alicia is actually not around. Like you can't find her.
Well.
Use your special nose.
Don't say it like that.
You definitely know what Alicia smells like. That's for sure.
Well, I would know the relative location of them if they were within 60 feet of me.
They're not within 60 feet of you.
Okay.
And come to think of it, you look around and you can't find Nayli.
Uh-huh. Do I pick up any sort of a trail?
None that you can see.
What about?
You get the impression they got in a vehicle and left. Probably together.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll just turn back to Zajay and be like, they're not here.
Oh, that's odd. Huh.
I hope that's not a problem.
Well, I guess we'll just have to report back to her tomorrow.
We'll have to find someone else for orders.
I think
Who's
we
the
can.
next highest rank?
Bellin is like standing right there.
Bellin.
Lyle just points at Bellin.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
like Izilka's like already like up next to him.
Bellin,
Slither.
did Alicia say anything before she left?
Well, another southern accent. Well, Azilka, no. She said she needed to go take care of something and left with Nayli in tow.
Oh, well, I guess if they're together, they'll probably be okay.
Knowing the two of them, I'm not convinced, but they're both very competent officers.
They're both really good.
That's exactly what I'm worried about. Maybe that doesn't make any sense.
No, yeah, I
to
tilt my head
Like,
what?
I think that Azulka is picking up what he's putting down.
Mhm.
Lyle is just staring at him, and he looks him dead in the eye and goes, "We need two things: information, and we need orders."
Well, I did find out some information. Apparently, the singer who was performing here,
Which I definitely would have got her name, even though I didn't actually roleplay that.
You did. Her name's Delilah.
Delilah.
Delilah, the singer who was performing here, she was not originally the one that was going to. It was going to be a man named Lucius. I understand that when he was unavailable, that she was contacted directly by Mayor himself. So, you may want to speak to both of those people.
Oh, I got
Are
something
you
too.
implicating Alzarin Bandar in this?
Not at all.
The-
I would like to speak to him as far as how to get in contact with Lucius, as well as what made him choose who he chose for the replacement.
Be very careful, Azelka.
You know me, I'm always very careful.
Again, exactly what I'm worried about.
Oh, I got something too.
Yes, Ajay.
When while everything was happening, I noticed some of the windows were vibrating like weirdly, and it was coming from something was like hitting them coming from outside. There was a car, and it was putting something out like a signal or like a weird. It's like a sound, like something. It drove away before I could get to it, but I got the plate. So that's something we can look into too.
Good work, Ajay. Give that to me, and I'll start running it. Right, I'll have the boys down at the precinct start running it right away.
Pull out the thingy, and I hand him the
He takes it and he puts it in the pocket of his jacket.
Yeah. Cool. Well, it's pretty late. I don't know if we want to. Do we want to keep? Maybe we should get our friends home safe, and then come at it bright and early tomorrow.
I don't see why not. By the way, Lyle, I don't know what happened to your date, but she may or may not have been thrown out.
That's fine.
Don't tell her that.
That doesn't come up on my record, right?
Just don't bring her to another formal event, okay?
Lyle, I salute him.
And cover that fucking hickey.
Yes, sir.
It's that kind of show, kids.
Awesome.
I want to talk to what's his face Bandar before we leave because he's still here, right?
Alzarin Bandar, yeah, the
Alzarin
High
Bandar.
Prefect, ruler
Prefect.
of the city,
The
That's
person
the word.
in charge of everything.
the person that signs the person who signs yours, who signs Alicia's paychecks.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go talk to him. Actually, I'm gonna go talk to my grandfather first.
Yeah, Cinna is still around. He's with he's with Koss. He looks worried. He looks really worried.
Yeah, I wonder why. So I'm gonna go talk to him.
Bobby, glad to see you're all right, as well as Koss. Holding it together?
I'm sorry. He pinches bridge of his cat nose. I'm sorry, I didn't catch that, Azoka. Can you repeat yourself?
Of course. I'm glad to see that you're holding it together, and maybe I spoke too soon.
Oh, we're fine. We're fine. We're just
She looks at Koss. They're fine.
Koss is nervous, but not. It's hard to tell. Koss is very good at hiding how she actually feels in the moment.
Yeah, it's fun. She's had lots of practice.
She has had a lot of practice, but you can tell like Koss is a little bit nervous.
What was his name again? I keep forgetting. Arbalar?
Alzarin Bandar.
Alzarin.
Alzarin.
I was planning on speaking to Alzarin Bandar about what happened, and I figure you'd disapprove. But I think he has some information that may be helpful.
You have to be very careful if you're going to talk to him, Zelka. You know that, right?
I do. I came to you because I wanted your advice. I'm not very good at politicking, but if he has the contact that we need, it's more important than my pride, my job.
Very well. Be careful. We're probably going to head home. Will you be coming home tonight, or any kind of like inclines his head toward Yuki, like you're gonna be spending the night with him?
Maybe I should be heading home tonight. We'll see what happens. Try not to wake up for me, okay?
We'll do our best. Be careful.
I don't know how late I'm going to be. Regardless.
Izelka.
Yes, Pappy?
Do you like him?
I do.
And Koss starts to get like a face like, oh my god, Sinnoh, what are you about to say to her? Then Sinnoh leans closer and is like, and spend some time with him. Police work can wait.
She like looks between the two of them.
Koss like smiles, like she's really proud of him for saying that.
Take your own advice, Pappy.
Like puts his thumb. He's like, in case you haven't noticed, I took my best friend to this dance. So, trying my best.
And I like she like gives them both a hug.
Mm-hmm.
I'll see you tomorrow then. Okay.
See you tomorrow. He like pats the back of your little owl head, and then they both like go get in their car and head out. Poppy Lion is best lion.
Yes. All right. Someone else do a scene while I switch chairs.
Cool.
Also,
Sounds good. Yes.
like,
Miss Lyle.
I just want to make a point. This police force sucks. What chief says put the words in all earnesty? Police work can wait.
Well, he's not the chief. He's retired.
Okay.
He's retired.
Yeah, for good reason. Police work can wait. Come on now.
He wants her to have a life because he didn't have one.
Okay, so the two people were taken away, right?
Yeah, they're going to like a hospital.
A hospital, and then assumedly into some form of custody for questioning.
They're probably going to be under like custody, under watch at the hospital. They're just, you know, they've got to stop them from dying.
Right, when once
faster.
they're around.
Yeah.
What I'm wondering is there any like information gathering, like more to be done that I can see?
Apart from talking to Bandar himself, not really. Like in theory, you could ask other people, maybe try to find out who those people were with. If they came alone, you could like check the guest list.
Yeah. Oh, did we get names of the people?
You probably found IDs.
Yeah. Can I like
Here, let me make up 2 names real quick.
how to
Uh,
tell if you've gone off the beaten path? When your
what-
GM has to pull up the name generator.
no, I just literally pulled them out of my ass. One of them's name is
No, trust me. As a GM, I've definitely made NPCs that I'm like, well, he definitely has a name, like, but is it important?
one of their names is Dova,
Okay.
and the other the older man who you arrested outside's name is Ife.
Okay.
Literally just looking at books on my shelf.
Yeah. Did they come alone? Are they on the guest list?
They are both on the guest list.
Okay. Are they like listed as like a relation to something? Because like this party was like invite only.
It's hard to tell. But at first glance, it doesn't look like they were invited per se as allowed to enter, if that makes any sense. Like they've been penciled in.
Got you. They were like like additions to the guest list.
Yeah, they were very much last minute additions.
I see.
You could in theory try and track down who made said additions.
Yeah.
Which would probably be the doorman if you could find him.
It's always the doorman. Where is the man who speaks indoors?
There's a guy. Yeah. I think he's probably at the door, like trying to like calm people down.
Mm-hmm. Sure. I take over a copy of the guest list with like the 2 names sort of circled.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, I just hand it to him.
Can I help you?
What, do you know anything about those 2 names on the list?
This guy seems like really out of it. Maybe he's high, maybe he's drunk. It's hard to tell. I don't know. They looks like they were added.
Yeah, by who?
Yeah. That's the funny thing, Governor. I don't remember adding them. Right.
Are you the only doorman?
He looks at you like, I've never even thought about this. Yeah, I'm the only doorman. That means That doesn't make any. What time is it? It's black time.
What is wrong with this guy? Like,
It's like to do a medicine check.
can I like perceive?
It would be like, yeah, I'd say perception to pick up like small details.
Sure. Any case for advantage?
I'll give you one, but I'm not going to tell you why.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
20.
He like his like skin looks kind of funny. Like his blood isn't like flowing quite right. He is kind of shaky. And his eyes are like super bloodshot. He looks like maybe he just had like a really bad head injury or something. Like his eyes are all dilated. Like maybe he's concussed.
I see.
But that doesn't really make sense
notes.
Cause like, yeah. Yeah, I just look at this guy and I'm like, hey, you should see a doctor.
What would I do? Oh,
Cause you look like death.
oh, I'll feel how you look, love. That didn't like any. Did someone ship something or drink?
I don't know.
I can't.
Possibly.
He like sits down on the steps.
Uh-huh.
He's like, I'm real dizzy. Like, I don't.
I'm not a medical expert. Also, there's freedom happening outside. There's a fireworks show. Apparently, people still have
Oops.
4th of July fireworks.
It's crazy.
Like, just
My
heard
dog
of
has been
fireworks.
terrified all week.
Yeah. But, can I get this guy like a paramedic or something?
Yeah. You can bring a doctor over totally.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's They like look at him and they're like, yeah, he's concussed, but there's no evidence of blunt force trauma
Huh.
at all.
That sounds suspicious.
What what is it like? Some kind of like magic-y doohickey thing?
Probably. It's the best guess you could come to.
Do you got like magic doctors?
Yeah, it's called Izelka.
Can I find Izelka?
Let's go to break first.
Sure thing.
Sure.
Cool. All right, we're gonna take a short break. Come back to some more Longfall. Do your thing for a few minutes, and join us after the break. See you in a bit.